Thanks, Jody. Good morning. We're still more than 5 weeks away from the official start of winter, but the weather has already become considerably colder in most parts of BC, and efforts are now underway to help our homeless population keep warm. Greg Harper is live in downtown Vancouver with more on that this morning. Greg.
Good morning, Kyle. Yes, here on East Cordova here this morning. Behind me are a couple Salvation Army shelters, the Haven and the Beacon. There are 100 beds here. They are completely full at the moment. However, I just spoke to a worker who says they haven't had to turn anybody away. If they are put in that position, those people go just across the street here to the Salvation Army Harbor Light location. They have the ability to set up 40 beds there. And this is now an option because an extreme weather alert has been issued for Metro Vancouver. This happened yesterday. And when this does happen, extra shelter spaces open up not only in Vancouver, but throughout Metro Vancouver to Maple Ridge as well. This is in an effort to help those who don't have a home to get some much needed shelter and a place to keep warm.
So some of the sites will be additional shelters who are pulling out like extra mats on the ground or similar temporary beds. But a lot of it is also community centers and churches who make their spaces available.
So there is a chance that this extreme weather alert could be lifted towards the end of this week, but for now, it remains in effect. Kyle?
Greg Harper live in downtown Vancouver this morning. Greg, thanks for that. There's always concern at this time of year for Metro Vancouver's homeless population, and that includes keeping them properly clothed. The Union Gospel Mission is asking for donations of men's underwear as part of its Got Ginch campaign. They've already received 5,000 pairs and are fully stocked up on women's undergarments, but they need to top up the men's supply.
When you have it, you don't think about it. When you don't have it, it's a big problem. Also, if you don't have underwear, there's an issue with dignity. It's very uncomfortable. It can be quite embarrassing. So just have it on hand. No one needs to even kind of worry about it. They can come stay at the shelter if they don't have the proper clothing. That's something that's just resolved for them. It's just one less problem to worry about.
The colder weather does have its benefits. Just ask people who use the local mountains. But despite lots of rain this fall, the big hills are still mostly bare. But that's nothing low temperatures and snow machines can't change. Cypress Mountain will open when there's enough white stuff to ski and board. It opened last year on November 20th. Grouse only got 3 centimeters on Sunday. It will likely open later this month as well. BC Hydro crews have spent the last 24 hours charged with the dangerous task of clearing lines of fallen trees. Hydro says as many as 43,000 customers on the mainland and southern Vancouver Island lost power yesterday. The hardest hit area was Maple Ridge, which dealt with downed wires, trees, and road closures. Today is the last day of advanced polling in Vancouver's municipal election. The latest figures show a 23% increase in the number of ballots cast compared to 2011. In Surrey, turnout at its advanced polls almost doubled from 3 years ago. Analysts expect this will mean a larger voter turnout on Saturday. A disturbing video has emerged of an apparent homeless man in Vancouver's Gastown neighborhood lighting his own hair on fire. A warning, this is a little tough to watch.
Don't burn here. Don't burn here. Don't stop burning it. I will give you this. I will give you this for free. Stop burning it.
This video was posted on Monday. It shows the man using a pocket lighter to set fire to the back of his head in exchange for a cigarette. At the start of the video, a voice can be heard encouraging him, with others pleading with him to stop. Vancouver police say they're aware of this video, but are not sure if it's criminal in nature. It's been passed on to investigators. The woman facing animal cruelty charges following the deaths of 6 dogs in her care is expected to appear in court today. Emma Paulson first reported the animals were stolen from a Langley dog park back in May. She then admitted they died after being left in her vehicle on a hot, sunny day. Their bodies were later found in a ditch in the Fraser Valley, with police saying they died from heat exhaustion. The dog's owners are hoping she gets jail time and a lifetime ban from owning animals. Paulson is expected to plead guilty to the 6 animal cruelty charges. A group of parents is taking the Vancouver School Board to court over a policy that supports transgender students. The policy allows transgender students to choose which gender washrooms and locker rooms they use. The parents have filed a petition in BC Supreme Court claiming it violates students' rights to privacy and parental rights over their kids. The 3 petitioners all have children in Vancouver schools and have listed support from 180 other parents. The school board has not yet responded. That's your news to 6:35 with your morning sports. Here are James and Carolyn over at Sportsnet.